Hey loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I have a quick prophetic encouragement for a group of people. This word has been like fire shut up in my bones and I need to get it out. Please test this word, go back to God, ask him if this word is for you, okay? A few weeks ago, God had me in 2 Samuel 22. The other day, I want to say the 4th, as I was praying and in my quiet time, meditating and seeking the face of the Lord, I kept hearing the scripture, the verse of when God came down in his anger and in his fury, as he rode on the chariots, as the darkness was under him, how David described how God, mighty arm and his strength came down to save him. That's what kept playing in my spirit as I was praying. So I kept on praying, and then the Lord led me to Isaiah 61 through 62. But as I was reading this, I was like, wait a minute. There's a connection here, because in 2 Samuel 22, David, we know that God rescued and delivered David because he delighted in him. So I seen a parallel with Isaiah 62 and 2 Samuel 22. And what stood out to me, verse 2, a new name and no more forsaken, that you shall be called by a new name. You shall no more be termed forsaken, but you shall be called Hephzibah, which means my delight is in her. So we find this word delight in 2 Samuel 22, when David says that God didn't rescue him because of who he was or what he did, but because God delighted in him. And I was like, okay, there's a parallel here. And this is what the Lord started to download in my spirit to share. God is rescuing and delivering people, delivering you from your enemies. Not your enemy, but your enemies, okay? The personal attacks and also the oppression of the system, the world system, is really holding and keeping some of God's people in bondage, that he's delivering them, right, out of the hand of the foulers. God is saying the label of your past, your waiting season, or what others thought of you is not who you are. He says, I call you my delight. My joy is in you, okay? Forsaken does not define you. Not as a woman, not as a mother, not as a vessel, not as a wife. You're entering a season where even your location and provision will reflect the delight of the Lord. Then we go to verse 5, and it shows a picture of the bridegroom rejoicing over his bride. So as the bridegroom rejoices over his bride, so shall God rejoice over you, my God. This is a bridal love language. This is God telling you that he's celebrating you, right? He's not tolerating you, he's celebrating you. He's not disappointed in your fear or your tears, but he's rejoicing over you. This is why your presence carries weight in the spirit. You're not just a servant, you're a bride being made ready for salvation. So all of the process, all of the pruning, all of the trials, it's not only for such a time as this, but God is equipping you for more than what your mind could even think or imagine. He's equipping you and grooming you for eternity. Watchmen who won't be silent. So it says, verse 6 and 7 says, I have set watchmen on your walls. You who put the Lord in remembrance, take no rest. This is an intercession. God is saying, don't stop praying. Don't stop reminding him of his promises. He wants you to contend for it, all right? Then when we go to verse 8 through 9, it says no more injustice. This is like a picture of no more injustice. Their descendants shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All who see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the posterity whom the Lord has blessed. Never again will foreigners drink the wine for which you have toiled. Whatever your hands touch in this season shall prosper. You shall reap the benefits. No more of the enemy coming in and stealing what you have toiled for, what you have worked for, what you have surrendered and prayed for. This is what the Lord is saying and declaring over you right now. This is about justice being restored. You will not labor only to see someone else benefit. And the spiritual and the natural work will produce fruits for you to enjoy. Then if we go to verse 10, it says, I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my God, for he has clothed me with the garments of salvation. He has covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decks himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorns herself with her jewels. For as the earth brings forth its bud, as the garden causes the things that are sown into it to spring forth, so the Lord will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. So go through the gates, prepare the way for the people. Say to my daughters of Zion, behold, your salvation comes. This is an open door moment. God is saying, clear the path, get ready. He's coming through with favor, with answers, and with salvation. And not just for you, but through you. You're preparing the way for others too, okay? This is not just about you, it's for others too. Through your ministry, through your business, through your family, through whatever your hands touch, my God. Your words, your testimony. God delights in you, and this is why he's doing it. The Hebrew word for delighteth is chapetz. And the definition is to delight in, to take pleasure in, to desire, or to be pleased with. So God is pleased with you. This is why he's delivering you. This is why he's favoring you. To bend toward or incline towards something with favor and affection. To treasure something or someone deeply, my God. So this word is not just like a casual delightment, like God just delights. It's not casual. This is an intentional favor, an emotional attachment, and a heart-driven choice to love, favor, and pursue you. This is what God is saying to you. Your name is being changed to Hephzibah, which means my delight is in her. This isn't just a name, it's a prophetic identity. And God is renaming his daughters of Zion in this hour, to come forth with good news, with joy, with salvation. God is not going to keep silent. And for your sake, he will not be quiet until your righteousness goes forth as brightness. Until he breaks the arms of the enemy, the stronghold, the oppression, the mental torment, the emotional torment that you have been dealing with and coming up against, the witchcraft, the word curses, the rejection, the shame. God is delivering you from it. All who see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the posterity whom the Lord has blessed. He's delivering you into a broad place like David. He's delivering you from the snaps and the snares of the enemy because he delights in you, my God. So this is the word of the Lord, that he's delivering you from all oppression, all of your enemies, even enemies of just strongholds of the world system, the economic system, the school systems, just all of the systems, God is bringing it down on your behalf. Every enemy that has tried to oppose you, come up against you, and just stop or delay you, you have work to do. God has need of you. And they didn't know coming up against you was like coming up against God. And this is the season for you to come out into a broad place, into a public place where God is going to show everybody that you are who the Lord has blessed, that God is with you. So I hope this blesses you. I hope this blesses who it's for. I have a prayer line, you guys. It's on Telegram. I will leave the link down below in the description. If you would like to connect to the prayers, my journal prompts, or just encouragement that I give out daily, the link will be down below. If you want to join the group chat, I have a prayer line group chat, which is connected to my Instagram page. I just created a whole new Instagram. I've just been feeling in this season like God is starting a new thing, like new beginnings. So it's just, I want a fresh, clean slate across the board. The link is in my bio. Pray the prayers and declarations and decrees over yourself in this season, that God is bringing us out, the daughters of Zion out, the daughters who have been hidden, the daughters who God has been shielding and molding and pruning for such a time as this. Until next time, bye.